Christina Ennis, and welcome to the 2024 Mineral Resources Review podcast. Today we're sponsored by Calibre Mining and powered by Gilforce Winds. I have the distinct pleasure of being joined now by Courtney Rowsell. Courtney is with Calibre Mining, and thank you for joining me.
I'm excited to be here.
Awesome. So, Courtney, before we dig into a little bit more about why we're here at the Mineral Resources Review and a bit more about what Calibre has coming up in the next few months, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and maybe about your background?
Yeah, sure. So, joining Calibre about almost a year ago now, in December of 2023. I joined as our corporate social responsibility lead, which has kind of transitioned into my new role, which is social compliance and reporting lead.
Awesome.
And I'm having lots of fun. It's my first experience in the mining sector at all. Background in the not-for-profit world, with educational background with business and social enterprise. So a bit of a change for me. So people are like, social enterprise, what led you to the mining sector? But I get to work really closely on our sustainability. So with both the social and environmental team. So it gets to bring a bit of my passion for social and sustainability. And I'm from Buckens, which is one of the 6 closest communities. So
I talked to so many people from Buckens this week, and Buckens is absolutely represented here.
Definitely, yeah. which is nice to see. I mean, growing up, Buckens is mining community and so much rich history. So it's cool to bring that full circle.
Awesome. So I love your role, and that Calibre has positions like this that are dedicated to sustainability and social license and local content, and a lot of that hinges on collaborations and partnerships, which events like this help facilitate. Why is it important for Calibre to be participating in events like this? And thank you for sponsoring. But this is a benefit to the company too.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's super important to be, in places like this. It's visibility, of course, and to get your name out there so people know about you, but also to build connections and potential collaborations and business opportunities, and to connect with people just like you and the whole crew here.
Awesome. So, Courtney, for those who might not be super familiar with the project that Calibre has out central Newfoundland, can you give us a little brief snapshot on what you're working on?
Yeah, so I actually work remotely, so I'm nowhere really near the site. I'm based here in St. John's, but I work really closely with both the social team, so on community engagement, doing things like this, and with the environmental team on some of our environmental initiatives, such as caribou monitoring and watching where the caribou are.
Caribou monitoring?
Yeah.
Cool.
Watching the caribou during their migratory periods, and I guess putting measures and things in place to mitigate any potential negative effects on the caribou. And so, I work a little bit with that team on site. But we're in full force in construction now, ramping up for first gold in the first half of 2025.
So exciting.
I know.
First gold. My background's in oil and gas. Worked through a project before, and that point of first oil was so exciting. We were working towards it for literally a decade. Just going to wait for those glasses to pass. Just a moment. It's a little loud. But first gold, that's so exciting.
I know, I'm so excited. Coming into the mining sector, we're, really still kind of early construction. So first gold seems so far away, and I've been here for almost a year now.
Right.
And first gold is getting so close. Everyone's so excited. All the ramp up is like, how do we make sure we're ready? We'll put structures and systems in place to ensure we are, full force and full ready to go ahead when first gold happens.
So between now and first gold, I've heard that there is going to be a ramp up of staff.
Absolutely.
A significant, like a doubling in the size of the workforce, which currently is about 236.
Yes.
My understanding?
Yep.
And there's another 284 positions that are going to be hired for in the next 6 months, which is a lot of activity.
Absolutely.
With Calibre.
Yep.
How's the organization going to fill those roles?
Well, of course, look at our local skill sets and local individuals who are qualified and ready, and some who want to come home and work back in Newfoundland again.
Come home.
Absolutely, which resonates with me. I'm living in St. John's, but I'm from Buckens, so working on a project close to home. But through things such as employment open houses, which you may have already heard.
There's one coming up, right?
There's one coming up here in St. John's.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's going to be on November 28th at the Ballyhaley Golf Course, or Golf Club, and there's going to be hiring managers from different departments. I'll be there. So if you see me here on the podcast and you want to come visit me at the open house, it's going to be on November 28th, and we're going to have, many of our different departments represented there. So you get an opportunity to not only meet with HR personnel, but also with the hiring managers who are doing the jobs that, working on the teams that we'll be working in.
Opportunity. And there's positions anywhere from kind of entry level to senior roles and everything in between, right?
Absolutely.
Skilled trades, office based, everything in
administration, I guess professional designations like engineering and whatnot. So
cool.
We're a full operation with many different departments, so we need skill sets of all kinds.
Awesome. So if folks are able to make it, it's on November 28th at Valley Haley Golf Club here in St. John's. And if folks can't make it, where might they also find some information?
On our website at calibremodeling.com/careers.
On the poster? No, it's not on the poster, but that's fine.
And also by following our social media, so especially on Facebook. About
awesome.
Calibre Valentine Gold Mine. There also is our corporate Calibre social media pages, but on the Valentine Gold Facebook page, we share all of our job postings on there as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Is there anything else you'd like folks to know about the project or about Calibre Mining if they're considering exploring a career in this space?
Yeah, maybe don't underestimate the power that it could be and the opportunities that exist. So coming from something not even closely related to mining, wasn't quite sure how my skill set could ever fit. Traditionally, I would think mining is skilled trades, but there's so much more than just skilled trades. And so if you're even considering it, try it and see where the opportunities can bring you.
We interviewed a young man from Buckins yesterday, and I asked if he had any advice to give young people who might see his video interview, and he said, say yes. If someone gives you the opportunity, say yes. Now, for him, it meant he got to miss school this week. But as a 10-year-old at a mining conference, he's learning a lot. His favorite mineral sports, and he said you got to take the opportunities.
Absolutely.
And you took the opportunity.
I did,
and it's brought lots of new things, but also incorporating your skills from your past. So
yeah,
it's a excellent opportunity for folks.
One other thing I'd like to mention, I did get the opportunity to bring a group of students from Lakeside Academy in the STEM for Girls program. So 15 girls from grades 7 to 12. Lakeside Academy is where I went to high school, so it was a full circle moment for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
But we were able to bring them up through the STEM for Girls partnership, and they got to tour the mine site, which was our first ever group of students to be on site.
I love that.
And they got to see different careers. We spoke with a geologist, with an environmental technician, our process plant superintendent, and learned about all different careers that women are now having in the mining sector, but also the endless opportunities of careers that you can have. So absolutely say yes.
Love that. Thank you. Thank you for joining me, Courtney. Now,
thanking you.
Calibre Mining was awesome and gave us these gifts for our speakers. Now, Courtney already works with Calibre, so Courtney already has some of these mugs. So I'm not going to give it to her, but we're going to save it and give someone else's gift.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, folks, for joining us, and stay tuned for more from the Mineral Resources Review.